In a bustling hospital, medical professionals are diligently trying to save a premature baby. The infant is fragile, causing concern among the team. The room is equipped with various machines and tools as the doctors exert every effort. Eventually, their dedication leads to a positive outcome. The baby recovers from a dangerous situation and begins breathing better. Diane Sherman, the baby's mother, is called to see her newborn. Diane appears happy and relieved upon seeing the baby, but she also shows worry. She is uncertain about the baby's future health. The movie then skips ahead to show the baby as a teenage girl named Chloe. Chloe is intelligent, inquisitive, and compassionate, but she suffers from numerous health issues. She is unable to walk and relies on a wheelchair. She also has asthma, diabetes, and other severe illnesses. As a result, Chloe must take several medications daily. She adheres to a rigid daily routine that includes monitoring her blood sugar, taking medication, and using medical equipment. Chloe remains strong despite her many problems. She is clever and self-sufficient, hoping for a better life by attending a great college. She applies to colleges and eagerly awaits an acceptance letter, checking the mailbox daily. Chloe enjoys working with gadgets and electronics as a hobby. She builds machines and experiments, teaching herself new skills. Chloe hears a vehicle and hopes it's the mail carrier with her college letter. Instead, it's her mom, Diane, returning from shopping. Diane is on the phone and doesn't see Chloe, who then looks through the grocery bags. Chloe finds a chocolate bar and a small bottle of green pills. Chloe finds a pill bottle with her mom's name, confusing her. Diane gives Chloe a green pill, claiming the label is a pharmacy mistake. Chloe is doubtful, but takes the pill. The next day, Chloe finds a bottle with her name, but underneath is her mom's name. This discovery makes Chloe suspicious about her medication. Diane gives Chloe a green pill, but Chloe pretends to take it and hides it. Chloe sneaks downstairs to use the internet to identify the pill, but Diane has disabled the connection. Someone watches Chloe from the shadows as she sits in the dark. The next day, Chloe calls random people, asking them to search for a drug called trioxin. Chloe suspects something is wrong with the green pill after being told heart medicine should be red. Feeling scared and confused, she plans to visit a pharmacy. Chloe asks her mom to go to the movies and pretends everything is normal. At the theater, she tells her mom she needs to use the restroom, but instead goes to a pharmacy. She shows the pharmacist the green pill and asks what it is. The pharmacist identifies the drug as roca, used to calm animals, not trioxin. He warns Chloe that it could paralyze a person. Diane appears worried and injects Chloe with something that makes her sleepy and weak, leaving her unable to resist. Diane locks Chloe in a room, and Chloe realizes she is trapped and scared. Chloe searches for a way to escape and discovers the door is blocked. She then grabs a soldering iron and a blanket. Chloe crawls out onto the roof and uses the soldering iron to break another window. She covers herself with the blanket and climbs into the room. Chloe has a severe asthma attack and realizes she forgot her inhaler. Gasping for air, she struggles to reach her room and use it. Though safer, she needs to escape and heads to the elevator, but it's off. Desperate, she abandons her wheelchair and pulls herself down the stairs. Chloe slips and falls, but then feels movement in her toes. She feels sensation in her legs for the first time in years, realizing her mother's medicine caused her paralysis. Chloe understands she was drugged, and this compels her to escape. She propels her wheelchair toward town, driven by determination, despite her exhaustion. Hearing a car approaching, she fears it is Diane and hides, seeking to avoid detection. A car approaches, but it is the postman, not Chloe's mom. Chloe, feeling hopeful, stops the van, and the postman is shocked by her condition. Chloe signals that she needs help. Diane's car then arrives and she looks angry seeing Chloe with the postman. Diane attempts to take Chloe back, claiming everything is fine, but Chloe refuses and makes it clear she needs help and doesn't feel safe. The postman suggests going to the police, but Diane accuses him of kidnapping her daughter. They cannot call anyone due to the lack of phone signal. The postman agrees to let Diane come along if Chloe is taken to safety. Diane stabs the postman in the neck with a needle full of strong medicine, knocking him out. She then injects Chloe, who loses consciousness. Chloe wakes up chained to a pipe in her basement. She sees a bottle of black liquid she believes is medicine used to paralyze her. While searching the basement, she finds a hidden college acceptance letter, revealing her mother prevented her from leaving. She also discovers old photos of herself walking as a child, proving she wasn't always unable to walk. Finally, she finds a death certificate for a baby named Chloe. Diane's baby died after birth, leading her to kidnap Chloe from the hospital. She replaced her dead child with the stolen baby because she couldn't bear to be alone. Diane drugged Chloe over the years to keep her dependent. Diane reveals the truth and begs Chloe to forget everything and remain her daughter. Chloe refuses, and Diane, scared and angry, tries to inject her with drugs again. Chloe, panicking, crawls into a storage closet to escape Diane. Finding poison and feeling hopeless, Chloe drinks it. Diane breaks in and witnesses Chloe collapsing, screaming in pain because her actions led to this. Chloe is rushed to the hospital where doctors save her life. She survives but is left very weak. Chloe sees Diane staring coldly at her from outside her hospital room. Unable to speak, Chloe presses the emergency button and looks to the nurse for help. The nurse gives Chloe a notepad and crayon to write with. Suddenly, an alarm goes off, triggered by Diane as a distraction. While the nurse leaves, Diane enters the room, unplugs the machines, and attempts to abduct Chloe. The nurse discovers Chloe is missing and finds a note saying, "Mom." Diane is pushing Chloe in a wheelchair towards the exit. Chloe tries to stop the wheelchair with her legs. Security arrives and Diane pulls out a gun, demanding her daughter back. Diane refuses to stop despite the guards' attempts to calm her, leading to her being shot and falling downstairs. Chloe is rescued and Diane is taken away by the police. Years later, Chloe visits Diane in a mental hospital. Chloe can now move her legs and has found her real family and friends. She also finished college. Chloe removes a capsule from her mouth, resembling a drug Diane used on her previously. She looks at Diane and speaks softly, feeling a remnant of emotion for her despite the harm Diane caused. This video encourages viewers to like and subscribe to the channel.